And greetings once again, primitive Earth humans. Welcome back to Sky Factory 2.4 with AlienPet13. And okay, let's see, put our helmet back on. And so let's see where we were at last time we came back from the moon. And I think we had, we had created a whole bunch of advanced underporters, which we now have in our inventory. And I think we were going to try to build our Tier 2 rocket and maybe prepare to travel to Mars. So, let us see what we require for the Tier 2 rocket. Tier 2 rocket, okay. And what we need is we're going to need, looks like 10 pieces of this heavy-duty plate. And we need just the heavy-duty plate Tier 1 and compressed meteoric iron. Let's see if we've got, yes, we definitely have 10 pieces of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, 11. I grabbed one too many. Garbage. And, meteoric iron. And, boom, 10 of those guys. So, I think that's all we need. And the other items, I think, we can make just the regular way. So let's put half of them in this loud, noisy, obnoxious machine. And the other half in here. Clang. And we'll wait for those guys to do their thing. Tier 2 rocket again. And we feel, no, we just want to, yeah, we'll put storage in our rocket. Anyway, so we need a nose cone. We're going to need 3 of those guys. We're going to need Tier 1 boosters. Okay. Boy, I hope we have enough materials for this. If not, we will have to head back to the moon. Oops. I added an E in there. Dang it, I did it again. Always have to hit escape to get out of that. So, okay, we've got some of this heavy duty plate now. Let's toss that in there. Tier 2 rocket again. Let's see if we can build ourselves a nose cone. Schnoz cone. We got that. Let us see if we can build the rocket booster. And of course, yes, we need to make some oxygen vents. We'll make one there. Make our booster. Got our booster. Now, let's see, we need 4 of these fins. Are we going to have enough stuff to make these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and we have run out of the compressed steel stuff, which we're going to need 2 more of those each for these items here. Build 2 fuel canisters. Aha, well that's an easy one because we do have the fuel canister. So, but we're going to need some more of this heavy duty plate. And how do we make that again? Compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and compressed bronze. I think we've got much of that stuff. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll grab some compressed aluminum. Compressed steel. And do we not have the bronze? Oh, yes we do. We got some. So, okay, let's get these guys going here. We'll just grab, I guess, what we had in there. Where is it? Steel, aluminum, bronze. Or did I get the recipe wrong? I probably did. Oh, it's derp. Heavy duty plate. Tier 1. Aluminum. Bronze. Oh, that's right. We just gotta double the stacks in here, which is kind of weird that it does it that way. So it's like gonna make probably 14 of those, which should be plenty enough. In the meantime, I think in our dandy sack here, we've got a couple of fuel canisters. We'll go fill those guys up. Achoo! And to our handy dandy fuel, how's our fuel production going here? We got 22,000. Are we receiving fuel? No, it looks like I'm having to reset this thing pretty much every time. So let's pop that off of there. Pop it back down. Yeah, it just seems I gotta do that. It has a tendency to reset itself every time I quit and save. Hit refine. And start making some fuel again. Is it doing its thing? Yes, and the fuel. We shall fill this guy up. And we'll head on back inside. Big clutter of, travel anchors there. So, okay, how we doing here? I think we got enough. I think we just needed 3 each, so yeah, 6 will be enough. Let's toss all these goodies all back inside our thing. Back to our tier 2 rocket. And a couple other things we need here. We need a couple of hunks of this yellow wool. Do we have any yellow dye? No, we don't. How do we make that? We just need some dandelions. So, let's go get some handy dandy dandelions. Which, I don't know, maybe we have some in one of our chests here. Oh yeah, we got those dandelions. So that's exactly the number we need. And yeah, let's check our animal situation over here. We'll kill the shit out of them. They are not fluid cows. And again, I don't know. I, rolled over my save from the previous version of this mod pack. And I don't know, maybe broke something. Because, don't really seem to be getting any more fluid cows. But, that's no big deal. I think, everything you need to make otherwise should be gettable. Hey, piggy. You die now. But, if that be the case, then, we'll just cheat them in. Because we are aliens, and we don't follow no stinking rules. We do what we please. If we probe who we want. Okay. Back down below. And paching. Let us clear this out. And we'll just turn all this into yellow dye for now. Throw that in there, and let's toss off all these items here. Those will be sent to be cooked. And some bacon. Delicious bacon. Okay, okay, now I think we can make what we need here. Tier 2 rocket. These booster thingy dingies. And we'll just, we just need 8 pieces of that is more than enough. I think we just need 2 of them. And we're gonna need 2 more of these guys. Craft those up. And that should be everything. And of course, we are short 1 piece of meteoric iron. One should just know it. But of course, ski. Okay, so why don't we take the stuff that we have crafted, and we'll go ahead and toss that in there. Let's put that in our space backpack, sort our inventory. And we'll just head back up to the moon. And let's see. Switch to our moon. How is our oxygen supply looking right now? Oh, we're good. We're pretty well full on that. So let's head back to the moon. See if we just find one or two more meteors. And we are back at the moon now. Let's grab our butt blaster. Head on out. And let's see how we got nighttime. Monsters probably everywhere. So there's a bunch of mobs running around here. So let's see if we can find a meteor. And hopefully it won't take us too long. Sometimes you can see the patterns they make, in the mini-map there. Let's see if I can spot one, or one had landed before. They do make a small crater, kind of almost similar to this, kind of rough-looking craters. But I don't know, they may be a little harder to spot at nighttime. And let us switch to our moon overlay there. So yes, so now we have our proper waypoints. And the tedium of searching for meteors. Always a big pain in the butt. It would be nice if they were a little bit more common, but I guess they are not. Well, I did a big sweep, spent a few minutes, still have not found any meteors. So, I don't know if they only fall during the day or what the dealio will be. But, yeah, I'm gonna keep searching, and we'll come back when we find some. Aha! And I spy a meteor over there. So, yeah, we got a bunch of critters that will be trying to mess with us. So, I think we're going to have to kill all these guys. There's a lot of mobs hanging around here. And especially this dang creeper. So, let us see here if we can get away with this. I don't know if we're too close to these guys. Oh, and more are spawning in just as I'm trying to close in on this thing. How dare they prevent me from getting the stuffs that I so desire. Making me waste my cheek-seeking missiles on their bony little butts. Okay, let's come in and grab this sucker real quick. Mine. Mine. Swing. Okay, grab that sucker up. Let's see if there are any more than my range of vision. Well, let's check the recipe anyway. Meteoric iron. We need just one ingot to make one plate. And the ingot, one meteoric iron hunk to one ingot. So, I mean, that's pretty much all we need, I guess, right now. So, hey, okay, groovy. Good enough for me. I could keep searching, but I don't think I need to. Let's go ahead and travel back to the overworld. All that pain in the ass just for one stinking hunk of meteoric iron. So we'll toss that guy in here. Grab that ingot up. Toss it in the compressor. I should have known I'd be one thing short of what I needed. Okay, and there we go. Ching. And there we go. Alright, there's our second booster. So, Groove-tastical and Friggly Diggly. So let's grab up our stuff here. And we're going to need our compressed, where was it? Yes, our tier 2 heavy duty plates. Let us grab some chests. We won't need 64 of them, but, you know, and again, I don't even know why I bother putting storage in these rockets. I rarely ever use them, but we'll put 1, 2, 3 chests in there. We will put all of our plates in there. Oops. And where did our other booster go? Did I not grab it? No, I did not grab it. A little derpage. Okay, back to our workbench. Click next to get to our tier 2 rocket. And we put our boosters up here. We put our fins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Schnoz cone. And booster. Engine. And swing. Tier 2 rocket. Groove-tastical. Okay. Groovy. Let us take and put these chests away. Yes, and we'll put our empty canister back in here. It's kind of cool you get your canister back when you craft that recipe. So that's groovy. Let's sort our inventory real quick here. And we will, of course, need our launch pad. Let's put those guys down. And tier 2 rocket. We'll slam bang that sucker down. And it looks a little different. Yeah, it's got these cool little boosters on it. We crafted 2 of them. It gives us 4. And let's see. Are we fueling? Yes, we are loading fuel. Let's go ahead and hop inside there. I think we hit F to check our fuel, and yes, we are filling up with the fuel. So, groovy. This is going to allow us... Let's see, shift gets me out of there. F5. And yeah, so this will get us to Mars, which I think we will do in the next episode. We're gonna have to collect up a whole bunch of materials and stuff. How are we doing over here? Lots and lots of fuel. Got 28 buckets in there. We got about 29 buckets there. We got about 60 buckets of fuel at the moment. This has been accumulating for a while. It's down to about just around three buckets of fuel. So it takes quite a while to harvest the fuel, you know, the oil from just the one fluid cow. But hey, it's enough. That will make it quick enough for us to get to where we need to go. So, and we'll just go ahead and let that fuel accumulate there. I think, you know, the drum we're carrying with us with 29 buckets of fuel is going to be more than enough for what we need, you know, to travel at least to Mars. And, you know, again, we pretty much just make one-way trips anyway. Once we get there, we're not using fuel to get to our space station or anything, because we've got our handy-dandy advanced interporter. So, really, we just need to get to the location once. And, of course, once we do go to Mars, we, of course, have to use the same technique we used last time with our trip to the moon. We're going to have to, of course, first travel to our space station with our tier 2 rocket. We can set that up on the launch pad and all of that, but we are going to need to, again, save and quit, change our config files, to turn off the why you know make good map mod, and then we can travel to Mars. And then once we get there, and once that dimension begins to generate, it's cool. After that, we can turn the why you know make good map mod back on, and then we should be able to travel back and forth to the overworld without changing the rules for terrain generation. So So I think that's probably going to about do it for this episode. In the next one, we will go ahead and travel to our space station and prepare for our trip to Mars. And again, now, we've got our... make sure you have your thermal padding before you travel to Mars, or you will become a crispy critter. And we don't want that to happen, no. So, if you enjoyed this video, please do remember to rate, comment, share, subscribe, and always obey your alien overlords, or you will be probed in the bunghole. Once again, this is AlienPet13, signing off. Probably later.